Good day, everyone. You are welcome to this week's Business and Investment Tips program, a production of Christ Church Radio. My name is Ayodeji Ebo, an investment professional. This week, the focus is on investing in stocks, MTN Nigeria retail offer. MTN Nigeria Communications PLC last week announced an offer of its shares to retail investors at 169 Naira per share through an offer for sale program. Offer for sale is when a company's existing investors sell their shares to new investors. MTN Group is selling about 14% of its shares to the public and plans to reduce its holdings to 65% from the current 78.8% over a period of time. This implies that the company's outstanding shares will not increase, hence this exercise would not affect earnings per share and dividend per share. The company is offering a total of 575 million units of ordinary shares, with 90% earmarked for retail investors and the balance of 10% for institutional investors. The last time the Nigerian market got this excited was in 2008, as this offer has reignited the interest of investors in the stock market. The entire process through which retail investors can participate is now more efficient. This is the first time Nigerians can participate in a public offer through a digital platform, ensuring that subscription does not take more than a few minutes. What this means for investors is that their shares will be credited to their stock account on time, and the process of receiving dividend is now electronic, means would be paid into your bank account. In the past, it took several months for investors to have access to their stocks and share certificates, which took time to be converted to electronic form. However, before investing in stocks, it is good to understand your risk appetite, investment horizon, and investment objective, because stock has high volatility and is mostly suitable for investors who can tolerate risk. It's best to have a long-term view when investing in stocks. You can listen to our episode on investing in stocks for more details. Why you should consider investing in MTN Nigeria. 1. MTN listed on the NGX by introduction at 90 Naira on May 16, 2019, which means investors who purchased the shares as at then have gained 88.9% in less than 3 years. 2. MTN is giving an incentive of 1 share for every 20 shares bought, subject to a maximum of 250 units of shares for each investor. This implies that your first 5,000 units will receive additional 250 units if you hold the stock for a minimum of 12 months. This translates to 5% extra return apart from the potential dividend return and price gain. 3. MTN consistently pays dividend to investors. 7 Naira 97 kobo in 2019, 12 Naira 72 kobo in 2020, and an interim dividend of 4 Naira 55 kobo in August this year. The company is expected to pay a final dividend within the next 4 months, which you will qualify for if you participate in this offer. MTN pays out a minimum of 80% of its profit as dividend annually to investors. 4. MTN is the leading mobile operator in Nigeria with over 50% market share. 5. MTN has over 68 million subscribers in Nigeria with 33 million data subscribers. 6. MTN's total revenue grew from 1 trillion in 2018 to 1.3 trillion in 2020 and has delivered 1.2 trillion in 9 months of 2021. 7. Data revenue has grown from 154 billion in 2018 to 332 billion in 2020, with significant potential for growth. 8. The CBN recently granted MTN approval in principle to operate a payment service bank. This is expected to boost revenue in the medium to long term. How can you participate in the offer? 1. You can subscribe by completing the form via the Prami Offer website www.pramiofferng.com by NGX, or contact your stockbroker or banker. 2. Applicants must apply for a minimum of 20 shares, which is about 3,318 Naira, and multiples of 20 shares after. 3. Applicants must have a valid BVN to register and submit application on Prami Offer or to your bank or broker. 4. Applicants must have a CHN and CSCS account. If you can't remember these numbers, you can contact your stockbroker or create a new CSCS account selecting your preferred stockbroker. CSCS is the account that holds your stocks and enables you to buy and sell. The clearinghouse number, CHN, is the unique identifier for each investor in the Nigerian capital market. Finally, it's safe to plan to hold the shares of MTN for a few years to enjoy the full benefits in terms of returns. We will also not encourage borrowings, margin loans, to buy shares, as this increases your risk due to the inherent volatility in shares. Thank you for listening. Please join us same time next week for another exciting and interesting session. For comments and feedback, kindly forward to ccradio@rccgchristchurch.org or send SMS to 070-8246-3747. Stay blessed.